Hi Aries, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads in this reading. In the first reading, we'll see whom you were dealing with and what happened between the two of you. In the second spread, we'll look at the advice for the two of you. And in the third spread, we'll take a look at new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Aries, so here's the situation spread. We have the 7 of Wands clarified by the Tower, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands clarified by the Moon, and we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, you're the Queen of Wands here, right? On the bottom of the deck, that's most likely you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And it kind of looks like you got fed up with whatever this person was doing or not doing. It's like it boiled over at some point. Perhaps they were breadcrumbing you, or you were the only one who was doing everything around the house. It was at some point you just kind of gave him the ultimatum, or you just kind of blew up, I guess. Well, Aries, you know, that happens to you every once in a while. You're a fire sign, and I'm not blaming you, I'm not judging you. You know, it happens to all of us. Yeah, you have your Mars as your ruler, right? So yeah, the 7 of Wands, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Tower. And then we also have the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is a card of a burden, right? So whatever this person was doing or not doing became an issue over time. It was a big of a huge burden. Like I said, perhaps you were the only one who was doing everything. Or perhaps it wasn't equal give and take with the 6 of Pentacles, right? Perhaps they were breadcrumbing you, or they were just kind of MIA sometimes. Something about this person's behavior and how they were doing things, how they were approaching this relationship, it just kind of became too much for you. The 7 of Wands, the first card that came out, this is you standing up for yourself, standing your ground. This is you finally saying, you know what, no, I'm not going to take this crap from you anymore. You need to do this, or you need to stop doing that, right? The Tower clarifying the 7 of Wands, I think in this case was that little you getting really, really upset at some point. It's like it just boiled over. That's how it feels. Right, the Moon clarifying the 10 of Wands. The Moon could have been a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon is a card of, it's one of the most emotional cards in the deck. So I think over time you just kind of got upset. Perhaps they were one way in the beginning of this relationship, and then as time progressed, they kind of, you know, started taking you for granted and things like that. So the Moon is also a card of things hidden, right? So perhaps you held it within you for a while. You were very emotional. You thought about it, and then at some point you just kind of, like I said, exploded within you, and you just unloaded it all on this person. That's how it feels with these cards right here. All right, so let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice spread. Aries, we have the 3 of Pentacles clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, the advice for, I guess, the 2 of you is to collaborate. Again, I'm not judging you. So if they don't follow through, if they don't collaborate with you, if they don't put time, effort, just as much as you do, there's nothing there for you. That's what it feels like. The very first card that came out, the 3 of Pentacles, is a card of collaboration. Okay, and this is a card when both party put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. The 10 of Pentacles clarifying it is a card of a commitment or marriage. Alright, so that's what you're working on. Right, the 2 of Cups in the middle is a card of a soulmate connection, but again, you see in the 2 of Cups, there's 2 people coming together. This is a card of like, when I do my work, business, and finances spreads, I call the 2 of Cups the handshake card. So you guys need to agree. I am sure you already know this. So again, if they don't get on the same page with you, there's nothing here for you. And the 9 of Cups right next to the deck is a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. It's a card of a wish come true. Temperance on the bottom of the deck could have been a Sagittarius here dealing, but Temperance is a card of balance, and it's a card of healing, bearing the hatchet. It's also a card of patience, right? So yeah, the advice I think for both of you, you can you know, suggest your person watch this video if they if they still say, oh, I do enough. No, they don't. All right, so this is the advice. Collaborate, Equal give and take, balance, patience, work towards a commitment, or work on this connection, work on this relationship or marriage to preserve it. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Aries, so far. Let's take a look at spread number 3. In spread number 3, I will still look at new love coming towards you in the near future. It could be for the same group of you watching it right now, or it could be for another group of you, Aries. Here's spread number 3, Aries. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Devil clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. My, oh my, Aries. Your single days are pretty much over, okay? Especially if you're single right now, right? Yep. And it's gonna hit you like a freight train, and but in a positive way. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. This is one interesting spread, Aries, and here's why. We've got a lot of passion here. We've got a lot of practicality as well. All right, so we start up with the Ten of Swords, the very first card that came out. The Ten of Swords is a card of an ending, an abrupt ending, something that just comes to a screeching halt. All right, and as I was clarifying the Ten of Swords, I specifically asked, so what is coming to a screeching halt? What is coming to an abrupt ending? And the Nine of Pentacles showed up. The Nine of Pentacles could be interpreted in so many ways, but one of the interpretations of that card is a single person. So you're not, that's what's coming to an end. Your single days are coming to an end. Your days by yourself. Alright? So here comes the Devil, clarified by the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign, right? The Devil could be either negative or positive, you know? Again, like I said, it could be a Capricorn, but the Devil with all the other cards, especially with the Ace of Pentacles also being here in the Four of Wands, perhaps you will start off, you know, it's like when two people see each other and they become inseparable, right? It's just crazy passion. It's like you can't get your hands off each other. It's like you can't live without one another. You know, it could be karmic with the Devil card, but I think it will play out. It's just that bam, it just, like I said, it will hit you like a freight train. The Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, so much passion, at least in the beginning. It's also your energy, right? You are in fire sign, unless you're dealing with another fire sign. You could be with the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, lots of fire. Right? The Ace of Wands is passion, and so is the Knight of Wands. This person could be a little bit younger than you. The Knight of Wands is a knight, not a king, but there is nothing wrong with that either. And the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So this is when things are going to get serious. Right? The Ace of Pentacles is a very serious ace. Not to mention we got two aces on the table, right? The Ace of Wands is the first one, the Ace of Pentacles is the second one. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. It really does. The Six of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands, used to be called the proposal card. Alright? But what those two cards are telling me, that with the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, even though it could start a little bit crazy, a little bit lusty, a little bit, well, not a little bit, but a lot, there's going to be a lot of passion, you know, a lot of fun together. And then the Knight of Wands is not only, you know, getting busy behind closed doors, and the Ace of Wands is not only about that, about getting busy behind closed doors. It's all about, you know, spending a lot of time together, going places, being explorers, being on the same page, you know, having a lot of things in common. You know, very optimistic, very enthusiastic energy, very uplifting energy. But things will then get serious. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands, it will get serious. It will, alright? The Four of Wands is often referred to as the 1111 card. It's one of the commitment or marriage cards. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, because in some cultures when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches on top of it. I'm sure you've heard me say it if you've been watching me for a while. But yeah, it is one of the commitment or marriage cards. So yeah, you've got a very enthusiastic, very interesting month ahead of you. When the two of you meet, it's just going to be bam, instant connection, and the two of you will get inseparable. So much passion, so much fun, but then things will evolve, progress into something more serious real quick. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing January.